Okay, something has happened to this. I need to fix it. Look at that. It's all loose, and the phone and the camera keeps falling out. Something is wrong. Not good. And every time I bend over, look at that. Every time I bend over, the camera comes out of the holder, and then just walking, it's got to be a way to tighten it. What I was trying to say earlier, before this camera popped off of the holder or whatever, and so the RX Diet, and then they have a RX Diet, the app, and it's for health issues, people like with health concerns or health issues, and for poor people that can't get enough of the nutrients and stuff or whatever. Like for me, again, it's proteins, pretty much. From terminal illnesses, etc. But so I'm on the app. So 8:30 Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I check out my the app. I check out the menus that they give me, and the dishes or whatever that I can fix. And hey, get some water. And I fill out. I pick my dishes, and for my groceries, and then when I pick out the meals, my dishes that I want or whatever, then I log it, whatever, and then they bring them to me. I get a grocery order on Thursdays. So like today, I'll check out the meals, and then I'll choose my meal plan or whatever, and then submit it, yada yada, and then Thursday they'll deliver the groceries and stuff for the meals that I picked for the week. It's weekly meal program thing, and it's through my insurance, and it's pretty good. I just recently got it, started it. This will be my 5th week that I've ordered and got it. I received my grocery order. This will be the 5th time. So that's 4 weeks I've already done it. So 1 month so far I've already done it, and this will be the 5th week. So I go through the process again, and going through the process, it's got to generate, and it's got a little counter or whatever, a percentage, and it gets up to almost, when it gets 90, 80, and 90%, then it says less than, and it say up to there, it says we're generating your meal plan. Please wait 20 to 30 minutes. So while the little counter is going 10%, 11%, 12%, 15%, up to 100, when it gets to 80%, 90%, it says, okay, it'll be ready in less than 5 minutes. Well, so, and then when it's 100%, then it gives you meal plan 1, and it's 7 meals, and then meal plan 2, and it's 7 meals. And you look at each of the 2 meal plans, and at the dishes or whatever, the meals for those plans, and then of course, you know, the grocery needs or whatever, the produce, and it tells you everything that you need for that particular meal, etc., whatever. And then you pick one of those, and then bleezy blazy, boom, and then they're processing it, and then you'll get your grocery order Thursday, or I'll get my grocery. Okay, so today, 8:30, here we go, and it gets to 99%, and less than 5 minutes away, and well, less than 5 minutes turned to, the first time, 8:30, less than 5 minutes turned to 30 minutes. So that's way over less than any minutes, less than 5 minutes, okay? So I called him, and I'm like, yeah, so this is the deal. And the woman, she's like, okay, well, you know, of course, it's somehow it's my fault. So, okay, whatever, yada, yada. So she says a couple things, whatever, and then, okay. And so, you know, so I wait, and nothing happens, you know. So I closed the app, shut it down, and I had the app on my phone and my tablet. So I shut the one down on the phone, I shut it down, and opened the one on the tablet. And same thing, and it goes to 99%, and then it says, you know, of course, like normal, less than 5 minutes. Well, again, another 30 minutes. So, you know, because I'm just sitting there waiting. So, okay, so I call again. And this woman, she's telling me like the same thing pretty much, and except in a way, she's not saying it's my fault. But she resets it. So my screen on my tablet, on the app, it was 99% and yada yada. Two of the 3 checks are checked, and we're waiting on the third one and the rest of the percentage, the rest of the generate. So she like resets it from her end, and it goes back to 0. And she was like, okay, so it should be okay, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, if not, should I call back? And she was like, well, no, it will. And I was like, well, no, that's what I was told before. And then she got upset with me, like, when I tell you, you know, I'm like, listen, I get that you think that it's going to be great, but I'm just telling you, I was just asking, if it's not, should I call back and say, hey? And she was like, well, of course. Well, she didn't say of course, because she's kind of rude. But she's like, yeah, sure, but it will be. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So get off the phone, and it's going through, it's starting over again. So now again, I got to wait 20 to 30 minutes. So, but this time it's going to work. So, you know, she reset it and she told me. So 20, 30 minutes go by, and it's 99%. And look at that, see? In less than 5 minutes, it'll be, you know, generated. So again, another 30 minutes, and I call back, and I'm like, yeah. So here's the deal. So then this lady, she says, oh yeah, there's a problem with the app. That the IT team is working hard. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I was like, look, so, you know, what should I do? Because I have got stuff to do. I can't just sit here and watch the apps, you know, do nothing. And she was like, no, just give it an hour or two. And I was like, all right. So I give it an hour or two. Let's say I give it 2. Let's just go ahead and give it 2. So I give it 2 hours, and then crank it up, and if it does the same thing, do I call back? And she goes, well, hey baby, She goes, well, you'll get notification, blazy blazy. And I was like, okay, notification that it's working again, or notification that that's what's going on, you know? I mean, am I gonna get notification about what you're telling me, that it's down and stuff and I got to wait, or am I gonna get notification that it's up and running? And she was like, no, that it's up. And I was like, okay. And if I don't get the notification and 2 hours go by and I try it and it does it again, do I call back and say, hey, it's still not working? She was like, yeah, but it should be. And I'm like, yeah, of course it should be. I was like, okay. So that was 31, 2. That was almost 3 hours of my life, or run around. Because you kind of know. I mean, it's not like I'm the only person or the first person to be going through this. So, the first time I called, it's almost pretty certain, pretty much guaranteed that they knew this was happening. So instead of 2.5 hours more after the first call, they could let me know, hey, there's a problem, they're trying to fix it, and then I could have, went about my day. And even the second lady, she could have kind of been rude or whatever, but she could have at least, again, they pretty much knew, and knowing that the app was down or whatever, so they could have let me know, but she didn't. And then again, the third person that I called, oh yeah, we're having a problem. Yeah, you think, and and of course the girls, and like Mary Jane especially, but both of them, they've they got a routine, and they know, hey, we're up, we didn't do breakfast, but now I'm starving because after waking up and then still fasting for 5 hours after I've fasted all night, I'm kind of hungry. And but again, so the girls, the pups, they know the routine, and they're like getting antsy and anxious, and they're like, hey, we got to go outside and we got to go potty and we got to go play ball, and so they're of course letting me know, like, let's go. And of course I'm showing them the phone and telling them, look, we got to do this. So I'll have my food order for Thursday, and of course they eat also. But so yeah, that's why it's what time is it now? There it is. 5 minutes to 12. 5 to 12. And we, at 5 to 12, we are, if we're out this late in the morning on our first walk, usually, we're going home by now. And now that I say that and that, now I feel I'm really hungry. Now I really want some food. And I brought my bottle of water, and I thought I brought their bottle of water. And I just gave them all of my bottle of water, so now I have no water. And now their bowls are empty. They have no water. I get water, I'll show you. Not a good start of the day for Tuesday.